underway on EA Sports.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
They run the option on 2nd down.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
When any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw here.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Here we go. Set.
1st down, they start out with Abanikanda.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 5-yard line.
Ready, set. Red, cycle.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Operating from the gun, Elliott.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly, and forcing incompletions.
Black shot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at about the 14. Cincinnati score. Talk about flipping the script. That punt return 86 yards.
And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now Cade York for the extra point.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Browns nothing. Cade York to kick off.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over the first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That one good for 37 yards.
First down, Bengals.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Looking deep downfield. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Browns 7. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 20.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. He'll be great.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Round 7. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit. Maybe.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Back to throw. Elliott. Escaping the pressure. Taking it right down Broadway. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Elliott. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Now a 2nd and 10.
Blue strike. Ready.
Off play action. Elliott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Round 7.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Let's go. 43 rail. Set.
From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, break.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Blaster, sing. Hey.
Operating from the gun, Elliott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now a throw here, hauled in. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals 16-yard line.
Here we go. Set, go.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Squad red. You, yellow. Black ultra. Set, cut.
Back to throw. Elliott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. And his kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here we go, set.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Going deep for Hopkins. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
2nd and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. On play action, they'll throw. He sets to fire deep. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
17.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Ready.
The give now to Abanikanda.
Powering forward, escapes the defender. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
76 yards rushing for it, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on.
Now 2nd and 9. Abanikanda once again.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Israel Abanikanda
with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Wide open receiver, complete through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
22 yards there, a first down.
Ready.
47-yard line.
Slide through. Cut.
Operating from the gun, Elliott. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Had no command that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Here's second and 10.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Out of the gun now on third down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Micah Parsons gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And they can't bring him down. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Find his man on the outside. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Abanikanda.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Elliott. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And quickly they get to the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there. 54 yards.
And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown! A great play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Abanikanda.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Browns get a bit closer.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
56. Browns 38.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
There he goes left side.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one good for 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 6 from the 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Ready. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Off play action. Elliott. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And he fields it cleanly. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that might not be dialing that up. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Elliott throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw on 2nd down. Elliott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Bengals. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by York is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Drill, 52.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. On second down, it's Abanikanda.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And this offense on third down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Jordan Battle. Now he's free at the 35.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first and 10, Elliott. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
They'll run it with Abanikanda.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Elliott. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Elliott. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Throwing on first down. Elliott. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Shot, 17. Ready?
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now, a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Drill 3. Set.
They'll go for it. It's Abanikanda. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
10 seconds.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Browns 45.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.